I can ever do. Like I just miscalculated or half calculated. Due to this, I just losing continuous match, and my ELO dropped to 700 to 650 actually. Okay, in night I can actually solve some puzzles and all, and let's see how it goes. Can I improve or not? My ELO, like I just cannot stop just blundering and all. But let's not lose the hope and try it again. Okay, so what piece we would go and the first? Okay, got the white pieces. Starting with my very naive opening London system. Okay, he's just stopping that pen on that side. I might just push knight. Okay, what is this for? Maybe. Yep, maybe he is trying to grab that. I will just centralize it. I'm not giving up that bishop for free to you. Pretty obvious reason. Pin takes. Okay, he have roll up pawn in this his side. Maybe the pawn push is like pretty close, and there is no room for me to play Joao London system. So what should we do next? Wait, if he takes, I will just take it, and maybe there is room. No, no. Mm, pushing pawn at b9, not that good. Let's just develop pieces because I cannot find anything. But like, yep, he can just go back and chill. So there is no meaning of that. I don't want to like go for one piece. Hmm, putting this like say not centralizing. Just let's take and I just rendered that pawn for free. Just render one pawn. He gets just a one pawn lead for. Uh, takes. I can just get back that pawn lead actually. Takes. What would be his reaction? Maybe queen come back over first and okay, take that pawn first. Queen will come fourth. I will just go back and then again grab a pawn. Hmm, okay, so it is fine. Okay, I cannot go back here. Maybe here. Okay, on fork, but is there any catch? No. If we grab that knight, it will be like nice thing. Pinning that knight and gain again is pretty nice. Nope. Hmm. Let's just use. If it takes that, I just take it and it's just a pen, so I cannot just. Hmm. I have to really calculate that. Free bishop. It is a check actually, so he cannot do anything there. Okay, now is the threat is how should I save myself from getting checked? Maybe this he can grab. No, he cannot grab that pawn. Okay, queen might be trapped, I guess, but how? He can enter here actually. Hmm. So if I put it here, he can just not enter. No, he can just enter, but he might be the threat of losing queen. If I go here, he goes down here, then queen. No, the calculation is not calculating that much. But let's put it here. Okay, well, the space is right. His mistake. I might be losing that match, but because of time, I might be losing. And okay, let's waste time takes. Oh, pretty close, pretty close, pretty close, but wins. So that was pretty close, but at least win the game. So the next game got the black pieces in my side, so it's not pretty good, but we have to go there. He's not also grabbing the center. I am also will because I'm playing Kings Indian and it's not about all that grabbing center and things. So, by the way, why Queen though? Queen out suddenly, I don't think. What kind of gambit he is trying to? I don't know. But I cannot push that unless or until I just have to castle. I cannot push that one because of. Okay, he's attacking on that pawn. Maybe again some miscalculation or what, I don't know, but I can push that pawn and attack that bishop. You have to move away. Now, what should I do? Maybe force to queen move out from here. Then push the pawn to try to fork that two pieces, which, yeah, making blunder is my type kind. Should have noticed. Anyways, okay, let's look at those threats which are coming out. Why is this though? Anyways, is there anything I can do? Hmm, Putting it here will be just fine, but okay, putting in is there, but he will just take that. Let's try it. He will take, I will take, takes, and then queen goes up. He can just push the pawn as well, but he might not push and exchange that knight pair. He is also not interested in exchanging kind of business. He might have some intentions staying there. Okay, is there any checks? Checks is not present. Pawn push may be idea, but pawn push, like, just he will just take that with knight. That pawn is kind of hanging. I might be think as well for him. He might come back and say hello, so I can just trade that bishop here. Okay, so what might be his next move? Maybe here, and then I can just pawn push. So I can also put it here, but he will just take and takes exchange will be, but just upgradable position value. Okay, say just go back. Takes will be double up that pawn as well as. Nope, I don't want to take now. I might develop that knight. Takes takes is kind of same thing now. There is a knight sacrifice I am thinking of there, but will it worth it? Let's see. Okay, there is might be here is the option, one more option I can could go for putting it here and queen and go for it. Okay, I can just put, okay, he's just giving a free rook, so intimidating. But the rook is not going anywhere. Yes, the rook is not going anywhere. So I can just push it. Like if I go, can give any braille. So he's just missed that thing and checkmate. What he just pushed? Why? What was that push for? Okay, he looked at that rook that and the previous move. I pushed that queen. He looked at that his rook is like now is going. So he is like I thought. My thinking was like, yep. In the previous move, I also said in that rook that he noticed also that he blundered, but he thought my rook is gone, my rook is gone, and when I pushed it, he found it like, yep, I can. And I was saying like rook is now going nowhere. If I go there, he have to some way prevent this. Like well, there's no preventing measures also. He didn't notice that checkmate, and I got the win. Anyways, okay, little bit improving, at least better from yesterday. Let's play King's Indian attack in this position. I only know three openings for now. King's Indian attack, London's, and King maybe yes, and Karukan defense. That the line I'm studying almost so. Pawn push time is not come yet, so just have to wait. There's a pin angle. If the knight comes out, I will just pin it. Okay, knight doesn't comes out. Check. Knight comes out. What should be lines? I should consider. Maybe he's trying to poke that pawn. Hmm. He might be trying to poke that pawn actually. I'm not castling this way. If he might poke that side of my board, I can just castle opposite side. Okay, putting that check, he might block with knight, and I will just takes exchanges. Kind of fine. He didn't block with that knight. I will push it. If he takes, it might just open my rook. Okay, he's now forcing me to take, but I'm not gonna take it. Or should I take? Trade. I'm thinking, should I trade or not? Free rook. How? How? Can you tell me how? It is a free rook. He's not taking it actually. So there is no free rook. If he takes, I takes, then the takes, then the line come out of the free rook line. And yes, it is not free rook. I have just trading. is coming out also for now. Hey Sunil Kumar, hi, hi. Queen moving and castling is I can do actually. Actually, breaking the center is also there, but I just want to castle first, then pawn push and break the center is something I can do. Okay, so what would what it will do? What is intention of him? I can understand his intentions. If I will just take. He will take, and he, okay, it is kind of okay. If I castle, then what? Then it would be totally same thing. It might give me a check that I can just take him with anything, like pawn and any pawn, any of his pawns. So he might not going for losing one piece for free. Now I can push. If he takes, oh, it is now the solution. Pawn push is the way. Pawn push, but pawn pushing the middle will be the fine. Pawn push. Okay, so he just castled and knight takes. But he just take it first. So I takes with the knight. If he takes, I takes. Okay, takes. I takes. He takes and no, not the ideal case. Might save the knight first. We'll just take that pawn back. Hmm. He's not giving that back actually. So hmm, 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 push takes, but if he takes, I just fork his king and rook. Then he can have to take that. Then bishop check, and he have to go knight there, and the game goes on. What is solution? Maybe attacking the rook. Maybe the solution. I will have to just slide it away. Then I will maybe fork, and he have no ways to prevent it also. Okay, he pushes that, takes, he will take, and okay, okay, might be takes. I don't know what he will do, but that is thing I can understand. If he takes, okay, I take, and there is opening, like he have to take with that pawn actually. Okay, might have considering sacrificing it, but sacrificing it not like. So let's try to move that pawn actually. Should have first played the rook, then pawn maybe. Okay, taking the rook after this move will be fine as well. What move can be? Maybe that bishop comes there is kind of fine on that move. Then I have to just push that pawn. Hey bro, nice, nice. If he not takes, there is a move I can also take, or either I should take actually. Then rook also between active and a. If he takes, okay, he just. I might just take it if he takes, and then what should be this attack? I should take it actually. And then his check is coming, which might have to defend, but he will just take the pawn, then defend with the bishop. Bishop will not stop it because I will just take. Then he will take with the queen. He cannot take with the queen probably. If he don't take that pawn back, the situation game can be other many. Okay, so I am not getting any space for my. Might be this move also can be considered. Check. Putting it here. There is blue pawn. He should have take that pawn for. Okay, so what might check? No, check is passive. Might just push the pawn and what is the calculation? I might lose this game all the time. Check. You have to move. Maybe queen trade. Got the advantage, but not got the time actually. Check. But he will just get a free pawn. But let's check. You have to move there. Lose on time. Okay, I might just take a break and become